All right, it finally happened. Mickey Mouse is public domain after 95 years. Well, not quite Mickey Mouse. It's Steamboat Willie. Who's Steamboat Willie? He's that iconic Mickey Mouse character who was on that boat in 1928, white gloves steering the ship. The first debut that we saw Disney's beloved character hit the big screen. Why is this so impactful? Why is this so important? Well, when a character enters public domain in the United States, that means that the creators can now remix those versions of the images, utilize Steamboat Willie in any way they want without paying royalties, without even really asking permission. So this is really interesting, especially in the world we live in with Web3 and NFTs. First off, really at the stroke of midnight to make it 2024, it became public domain. So after 95 years of copyright laws in the United States, those iconic images, those likeness of characters become public use to anybody that wants to utilize that IP. So what happened in the NFT world? Someone made an NFT, and here you go. You can see it right here. Steamboat Willie just made a public domain at midnight, minted on Manifold. It was a collection of 2000s of a price of only 0.001, so about $2 in Ethereum terms, and it doesn't close out for 24 hours. It minted out pretty quickly. Wasn't really a super hyped mint. Nobody was really talking about it. There were some people that knew this was going to happen, but had no idea that they were actually going to utilize this iconic picture and create NFTs behind it. What happened? This $2 NFT, this 0.001 NFT ran all the way up close to 0.4 Ethereum, about $1,000. That's crazy when you really think about it. There's some probably people who were just hanging around on midnight who were celebrating 2024 and realized this was minting and made a decent amount. Well, what's even more notable is this NFT has been trending, and there's been some other NFTs that have spun off very similar to this. Now, why is this so impactful? This just goes to show you how important intellectual property and IP is to the company and to the holders. We talk about companies like Pudgy Penguins all the time, leveraging their IP and how they can utilize it to bring plushies to Walmart, have toys for sale at Amazon. And a lot of these NFT companies are starting to realize that IP means a lot. It's not just a picture. It's not just an NFT. It's a complete brand and company they're building about. And now you can see what happens when something so iconic like Steamboat Willie becomes public domain. Of course, somebody's going to make NFT behind it. We are even hearing that they're making games utilizing this character. Sounds like there's going to be some sort of a horror game, a first-team shooter game that's going to be released in the next few weeks utilizing this iconic character. Completely disconnected from the NFT, but very impactful that there's a lot of people that are waiting for this IP to expire so they could utilize it in their own way. So not only did this NFT just take off and people were jumping hand over fist over the past couple days to own a piece of this, to flip this NFT. I don't think there's a lot of utility behind it, and don't want to really dive too deep into my personal thoughts of the project, but it's really just a very similar picture, all 2000s of Steamboat Willie sailing the ship. So there's not much more to it other than it sparked off a meme coin craze with coins called Mickey and Disney, where people were just dabbling and gambling with these meme coins. So you can see how just one little piece of information, one NFT project can really set a catalyst to really set things off in Web3. So really excited to share this with everyone. As you can see here, even Beeple, one of the most iconic digital artists of all time, jumped in, and it says Steamboat Shilly, obviously shilling Bitcoin. So he's utilizing that iconic character of Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. So really excited to see how this is all going to shake out, how future projects are going to have their copyrights expire, and if people are going to develop games and NFTs behind it. But really, the whole picture behind this isn't so much Steamboat Willie, this NFT, pumping thousands of percent. It's really to show how important intellectual property is and how a lot of these NFT companies are sitting on a gold mine with some very fun and engaging sorts of IP. And the ones that are going to take the step forward to utilize that, build partnerships, build a community of people who want to be invested, are going to be extremely successful in this upcoming bull run. So really excited to hear about this. This is fun to, research and see come about. Hopefully somebody watching the video here was lucky enough to be up at midnight. They weren't just kissing their loved ones, telling them Happy New Year, and they possibly minted this or flipped a few. If not, there's always major opportunities in the NFT world. But this just goes to show you how one small $2 NFT could run all the way up to a couple $1,000s. All right, thanks for joining me for the market update today. We got Steamboat Willie alive and well in public domain. We got NFT projects absolutely popping off every day. We have other chains, Ethereum, Solana, Say. Absolutely a hype time to be in the NFT and crypto world. If you want to join our private community, we're talking all sorts of alpha, all sorts of NFT and Web3 news. Join our private community down below. Only $1 to get started. We'd love to have you join our community. Have a great day, and we'd love to see you in our community. Again, link down below. We'll talk to you soon.